Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new Brawl Stars video. For today's video, I want to go over my 2019 wish list for Brawl Stars and what I would like to see in the upcoming year. Before we get into the video, I want to just let you guys know that I am getting over a cold, so my voice sounds really awful, so I just like to let you guys know if it sounds bad or whatnot. Also, if I cough, I'll try not to cough or cut it out, but if I do, just so you guys know. With Brawl Stars being out only a few weeks, it's been insane these last few weeks, but I think 2019 can be even better. Alright, so starting off the list, I think I'll put this in a kind of top 5 format, just so it makes it simple and easy. So starting off the list, I want to talk about something that I think everyone wants, is new game modes. Now, the original game modes are great, but after you've played them a couple times and you've played every map, it kind of gets stale and it kind of gets old. And I think a new game mode, even if it's just a kind of a remake of the game modes that are currently in the game, I think could greatly improve. I'm not talking like January, February. I can happily have a new game mode maybe in the summer or later on, but I think a new game mode needs to be added, especially if Brawl Stars wants to become a competitive game. The problem I have with the current game modes, if you guys have been keeping up with the kind of esports related side of Brawl Stars, Red Bull and I think it's ESL is hosting a tournament in Cologne, Germany later in February of 2019. And now the game mode and the game format that people are playing is not Showdown, it's Gem Grab, like Brawl Ball, Heist, and Bounty. And now these game modes are great, but in a competitive setting, I think something like Showdown could be more effective. Now the problem with Showdown is the teaming. Now, if you're at lower trophy levels, I think teaming is not very prevalent at all. I don't have tons of trophies. I'm around 3,200 right now, and I'm grinding my way to the top. But teaming seems to be going down, and Showdown is the perfect mode. It's essentially a mini battle royale. Showdown is amazing, and I think if they could create some sort of more players in Showdown, even I think a two-person, a duo Showdown with maybe, let's say 10 teams or maybe even 8 teams, something with a little more players in there in the larger map, I think it could be great. I always have some of the most fun in Showdown. The matches are intense. I always like hopping in and watching my friends play. It's always very hectic, but it's also fun. Now, I don't want them to do 100 players. That would just be too crazy, but if they could just make it even like 20 players in a Showdown match, I think in a larger map, I think it could be really entertaining and something very interesting to watch. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this idea, and if you have any other interesting game modes or game types, you could put them down in the comments, and I'll like the ones that I like, and maybe, who knows, maybe Supercell will see this. Next on the list is, everyone I think wants this, but new skins, new cosmetic items, and just new ways to get things for your brawlers. I know Supercell and the team over at Brawl Stars are hard at work making great skins for the brawlers, so this is not an issue, but I think keeping up with skins every so often will just make the game more fresh, and even if you don't buy the skins, it's a way for them to make money and keep Brawl Stars going. Alright, next up, I think something that everyone always wants, but that's new brawlers. And I think what they need to do is, I don't want a brawler like every week, that'd be crazy, but even a brawler every month or every month and a half, I think they need to do this. The reason is, if they don't, and if people are going to get bored, and I know everyone doesn't have all the brawlers currently, but give it a few months and people might. Brawl Stars is a game that I think someone said it only takes maybe 2 years to fully max out compared to Clash and Clash Royale, where those games take like 12 years and like not hundreds of thousands, but like tens of thousands of dollars to do this. So I think they need to keep pumping out the brawlers, and don't make every brawler legendary. They need lower level brawlers like rares, super rares, whatever, that newer players can go and get, and this will just make the game more fun. They should do very unique brawlers. New brawlers will always spice up the game whenever they're released, and people will be always grinding to get those, so it'll definitely help the game out a lot. Alright, at the number 2 spot, let's say, I think this is a feature that Clash of Clans and Clash Royale have and Brawl Stars definitely needs. And this feature is replays. A lot of the time in Brawl Stars, I have crazy, intense matches, and I'm not recorded most of the time, so I would love to go back and just watch that, even share it with my club mates, because the battles are always crazy, and crazy stuff can happen, and there's sometimes really epic plays that go on and whatnot. So being able to share the replay with your club mates, or just in general, even if you weren't recording, you can go back and record your replay and like post that. And there's some crazy stuff that goes on. And being able to share that and capture that without having to record every single match needs to be in the game. Hopefully they can add this as quick as possible, because this is definitely a needed feature in Brawl Stars. Lastly on my list, I know it's kind of a short one. I'm really sick, so I would like to apologize, but I think they need to do something with clubs. Now, at the moment, clubs, you really don't have to be in them. There's no point. Maybe you'll talk to your mates or whatever, but there's no point in being in a club really, besides, you know, maybe battling with some of them. But that's what the friends list is for. So why is the clubs there? They need to have maybe a club chest, or like a kind of a Clan Wars-esque style thing. I think this definitely needs to be there in the game, and I don't know what that will be. Leave any suggestions down in the comments below, because I have no idea, but I think some sort of like club chest or something that the members can work towards will make clubs actually a point of joining. Like, seriously, some of the best times I had in Clash of Clans and Clash Royale was literally the community around clans, and the when you would join a clan, it would be something. I would usually stop playing the game after, I don't know, a few years into it, but what kept me around and coming back every day was hopping on and talking with my clan mates. And I think that is something that Brawl Stars has, but it also doesn't have, because it's not necessary to join a club, if you know what I'm saying. So they need to add something to make it so that the clubs are actually worth joining. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's been a longer one than some of my usual videos, but I know in the beginning I was rambling there a lot. I'm pretty passionate about the esports side of things, but thank you so much for watching. 2019 is going to be an awesome year. I plan to be uploading a lot more. I have some kind of wild ideas and interesting ideas that I want to create videos for, so be on the lookout for that. I want to try to be more consistent. I've had YouTube channels in the past where I'd be going months on end with uploading, and then I would just stop. So I want to give myself a schedule that is not too many videos, because with school and stuff, I don't know if I can do that, but maybe a couple videos a week, maybe 2 or 3 videos a week, something like that that I know I can do. I want to definitely be doing that. Also, I will be doing a lot more news once Brawl Stars updates us with anything, so be on the lookout for that. I'll be letting you guys know first thing, so make sure to subscribe to the channel for those kind of videos. And yeah, just thank you guys so much for everything so far. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace out.